7 seconds. That's all it takes. 7 seconds of complete silence, and her body responds in ways her mind can't control. Her pupils dilate, her breath catches, her skin flushes, and something primal inside her awakens. Most men talk themselves out of attraction. They fill every silence with words, with jokes, with questions, anything to avoid the tension. But tension is where desire lives. And in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how to weaponize silence so effectively, she'll feel it in her body before her brain even knows what's happening. This isn't theory. This is neuroscience. This is biology. This is what actually happens inside her nervous system when you do this correctly. Stay until the end, because once you understand the 7-second silence, you'll never need to try to create attraction again. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been on a date where you felt like you had to perform? Where you were constantly searching for the next thing to say? Where every silence felt like failure? Where you walked away exhausted and she walked away unmoved? That's because you were taught wrong. You were taught that attraction is built through conversation, through wit, through humor, through impressive stories. And while those things don't hurt, they're not what makes her feel you. Attraction isn't intellectual, it's visceral. It happens in her body, not her brain. And her body responds to one thing above all else: tension. Sexual tension, emotional tension, the unbearable pressure of unspoken desire. And the fastest way to create that tension? Silence. Not awkward silence, not nervous silence, but deliberate, controlled, sexually charged silence that makes her hyper-aware of your presence. Most men are terrified of silence, so they talk and talk and talk, and every word they speak releases the tension. It gives her brain something to process, something to categorize, something to dismiss. But when you hold the silence, when you let it stretch just past the point of comfort, her brain short-circuits and her body takes over. Let me break down what actually happens in her nervous system during the 7-second silence, because once you understand the biology, you'll never fear silence again. When you lock eyes with a woman and hold silence for exactly 7 seconds, 3 neurological responses trigger simultaneously. First, her amygdala, the part of the brain that processes threat and arousal, activates. She can't tell if you're dangerous or desirable, and that ambiguity, it's intoxicating. Second, her prefrontal cortex, the logical, analytical part of her brain, starts to quiet. She stops thinking, stops analyzing, stops categorizing you as friend or safe or nice guy. She just feels, and what she feels is intensity. Third, her body floods with a cocktail of neurochemicals: dopamine, norepinephrine, oxytocin, the exact same chemicals released during sexual arousal. Not because you said something clever, not because you made her laugh, but because you created tension and refused to break it. This is why the 7-second silence is so powerful. It bypasses her logical mind completely. She doesn't choose to feel aroused, her body just responds. And by the time her brain catches up, she's already attracted. But here's the critical part. It only works if you do it correctly. Hold the silence too short, 3 or 4 seconds, and she barely notices. Hold it too long, 10 or 12 seconds, and it becomes awkward. But exactly 7 seconds? That's the sweet spot. Long enough to create discomfort, short enough to avoid weirdness, and precisely calibrated to trigger arousal. Now, let me teach you how to execute the 7-second silence, step by step, word by word, movement by movement. Because this isn't about staring at her like a creep. This is surgical precision. Step 1, the setup. You can't just randomly go silent in the middle of a conversation. You need a trigger moment. The best trigger? When she says something vulnerable, something real, something that reveals who she actually is. Could be about her childhood, her fears, her dreams, her pain. The moment she drops the mask, that's when you strike. Step 2, the lock. The second she finishes speaking, you don't respond with words. Instead, you lock eyes. Not a soft, friendly gaze, a deliberate, penetrating lock. You're not looking at her, you're looking into her, like you're reading something she didn't say out loud. Step 3, the hold. This is where most men break. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. The silence starts to feel heavy. Your instinct screams at you to say something, anything, but you don't. You hold. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Her eyes might flicker. She might smile nervously. She might look away for a split second, then look back. That's the moment. That's when her body starts responding. 7 seconds. Then, and only then, you speak. Step 4, the release. What you say after the silence is almost irrelevant because the damage is already done. But here's what works best. Something simple. Something that acknowledges the moment without explaining it. Interesting. Or, I didn't expect you to say that. Or even just, yeah. Then you let the conversation continue. But she won't forget those 7 seconds. They'll replay in her mind for hours, maybe days, because you made her feel something. Let me show you this in action. Real scenario, real woman, real result. David, 31, second date with a woman named Rachel. They're at a wine bar. Conversation is flowing, surface level stuff. Then Rachel says something real. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm just going through the motions, like I'm checking boxes but not actually living. Most guys would respond immediately. Yeah, I totally get that. You should travel more. Have you tried therapy? Anything to fill the space. But David had learned the 7-second silence. So instead of speaking, he locked eyes. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Rachel's smile faded. Not in a bad way, in an intense way. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. She broke eye contact for half a second, then looked back. Her breathing changed, slower, deeper. 7 seconds. Then, and only then, David spoke. Most people won't admit that. That's it. 5 words. Rachel later told her friend, I don't know what it was about him, but when he looked at me, I felt like he actually saw me, like really saw me. It was kind of intense. Intense, that's the word. Not nice, not funny, not interesting. Intense. And intensity creates arousal. David didn't need to be funnier or richer or better looking. He just needed to hold the silence. But here's where it gets even more powerful. Because the 7-second silence doesn't just work in deep conversations, it works in 3 other scenarios that most men completely miss. And when you apply it in these moments, you don't just create attraction, you create obsession. I'll reveal those 3 scenarios in just a moment, but first, if you're starting to see how powerful this is, drop a love emoji in the comments right now, because I guarantee at least one guy you know is talking himself out of attraction right now by filling every silence with noise. Hit that like button if this is already changing how you see interaction, and subscribe plus turn on notifications, because what comes next, the 3 hidden scenarios where the 7-second silence is absolutely devastating. Most men will never even think to use it here, but when you do, she'll remember you forever. Scenario 1, the first touch. Most men completely waste the power of first physical contact. They touch her arm while laughing, they hug goodbye, they high-five. All low-value, zero-tension touches. But here's how you weaponize it. You're walking, she's next to you. You gently place your hand on the small of her back to guide her through a door. The touch lasts exactly 1 second. Then you remove your hand and apply the 7-second silence while maintaining eye contact. You don't acknowledge the touch, you don't explain it, you don't apologize. You just let her body process what just happened. And what her body registers is, he touched me. He didn't ask permission. He didn't make it weird. He's comfortable with physical escalation. That silence after the touch, it amplifies the sensation by 10. Scenario 2, when she tests you. Women test constantly. So how many girls have you used that line on? You bet that you say that to everyone. You're probably talking to 5 other girls right now. Most men defend, explain, justify. No, I swear you're different. And they instantly fail the test. But when you apply the 7-second silence, she throws the test. You lock eyes, you smile slightly, not a nervous smile, a knowing smile, and you hold the silence. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. She realizes you're not taking the bait. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. She broke eye contact for half a second, then looked back. Her breathing changed, slower, deeper. 7 seconds. Then, and only then, you speak. You done? Or, feel better? And you've just passed the test without saying a word. Scenario 3. Right before you kiss her. This is the most powerful application. You're close. The moment is building. Sexual tension is thick. Most guys either A, ask permission, can I kiss you? Which murders the tension, or B, just go for it without calibration, which can feel aggressive. But the 7-second silence gives you a third option. You stop talking mid-sentence. You look at her lips, then back to her eyes, and you hold. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Her breath changes, her eyes dilate. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. She knows what's about to happen, and her body is screaming yes. 7 seconds. Then you move in, but by that point, she's already kissing you in her mind. The physical act is just confirmation. Let me give you one more real case. Marcus, 28, first date, coffee shop. The conversation was fine, not amazing, just fine. Then the check came. Marcus paid, they walked outside. Standard goodbye moment, right? Most guys would say, this was fun, text me when you get home. Handshake energy, friend zone energy. But Marcus applied scenario 3. They stopped walking, he turned to face her, and instead of filling the silence with pleasantries, he just looked at her. 1 second, 2 seconds. She smiled nervously. What? He didn't answer. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Her smile faded, her breathing changed. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. She looked at his lips, then back to his eyes. 7 seconds. Then Marcus said, I'll see you again. Not a question, a statement, and he walked away. She texted him that night, I can't stop thinking about you. 3 days later, they met again. The 7-second silence before he kissed her, even more powerful the second time, because now she was expecting it, craving it, and when he finally closed the gap, she told her friend later, it was the most intense kiss of my life, and we barely even touched yet. I don't know how to explain it. You don't need to explain it. Her body already knows. Before you go out and start using this, you need to understand 3 critical warnings, because the 7-second silence is powerful, and power misused is dangerous. Warning 1. This only works if you're calibrated. If she's not attracted to you at all, if she's actively uncomfortable, the 7-second silence won't create desire, it'll create fear. So you need baseline attraction first. She needs to be at least neutral or mildly interested. Then the silence amplifies what's already there. Warning 2. Your body language has to match. If you hold the silence but your body is tense, fidgety, or uncertain, it won't work. You have to be grounded, relaxed, present. The silence isn't about power over her, it's about power over yourself, control of your impulses, comfort in tension. If you can't control your own nervous system, you can't affect hers. Warning 3. Don't overuse it. The 7-second silence is a scalpel, not a hammer. Use it 2, maybe 3 maximum in a single interaction. If you do it every 5 minutes, it becomes a gimmick. But if you deploy it strategically in the moments that matter, it becomes unforgettable. So here's the truth most men will never accept. Women don't fall for your words. They fall for how you make them feel in the silences between your words. Tension, uncertainty, intensity. That's what her body craves, and the 7-second silence gives you all 3. You don't need to be the funniest guy in the room. You don't need to have the best stories. You just need to be comfortable holding space, comfortable in tension, comfortable letting her feel the weight of your presence without filling it with noise. Because when you master the 7-second silence, you stop performing, you stop auditioning, you stop trying to win her over with clever words. You just exist, and your existence becomes magnetic, sexual, undeniable. 7 seconds. That's all it takes to shift from forgettable to unforgettable, from nice guy to I can't stop thinking about him. The question is, will you have the discipline to hold it, or will you break like every other man she's ever met? If this changed how you see attraction, comment 7 seconds below, because the men who win aren't the ones who talk the most, they're the ones who know when to shut up. Hit that like button if you're ready to stop filling silence with noise. Share this with one man who talks himself out of attraction every time. And subscribe and turn on notifications because the next video is even more dangerous. The eye contact pattern that makes her fantasize about you before you even touch. It's already filmed, and it's going to break the algorithm. Don't miss it. 7 seconds of silence. That's all it takes. Not to convince her, not to impress her, but to make her feel you. And once she feels you, words become optional, tension becomes inevitable, and attraction becomes automatic. Never speak again after this, at least not when silence will do the work for you.